Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fan Hamid and I from Glaciers at Rehan School, Islamabad, Baru campus. I am here to call of Maya and the topic of water, original life. So let's start. Hello Maya. Hello.
Hey there, what's up?
I got 100 question, okay?
I'm not following you there. What did you mean by that?
Okay, my first question is what is water?
Wait, are you asking how to say water in French?
Yes, what is a water?
It's O, pronounced like the letter O. Pretty simple, right?
Okay, my next question is
I'm
why
all ears.
why
What's
is
on your mind?
why is water accident for life?
That's a big one. Are you talking about the meaning of it all or more like how to actually handle the day to day?
Okay, my next question is how did water from on earth?
Now we're getting into the science of things. It's basically a giant cycle powered by gravity and the sun. Water evaporates, turns into clouds, and then falls back down as rain or snow. From there, it just follows the path of least resistance, flowing from high ground down to the lowest point, which is usually the ocean.
Okay,
Have you ever wondered
my
why some
next question is where is most of earth water found?
I'm a little lost on that one. Who exactly are you asking about when you say most of all?
Okay, my next question is why can humans survive long without water?
Actually, humans can't really survive long without water. Most people only last a few days, usually around 3, before things get pretty dangerous. Water is basically the fuel that keeps every single organ running. Does that sound surprising to you?
Okay, my next question is how much of the human body is water?
It's a huge amount. Roughly 60% of the adult human body is water. It's wild to think that we're basically just walking, talking containers of liquid.
Okay, my next question is what role does water play in calls?
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Do you mean water in the biological sense, like in our cells, or are you talking about something else entirely? Since I don't have a biological body, water doesn't play a role in how I function. I'm made of code and electricity, so a glass of water would be a disaster for me. Do you think it's weird that we're so different in that way?
Okay, my next question is why is water called the soccer of life? How do plants use water?
Plants are basically experts at drinking through their feet. They use a process called transpiration to pull water from the soil up through their stems and all the way to their leaves, where it's used to make food from sunlight. It's a pretty incredible system. Does that make sense, or do you want to know more about the drinking through their feet part?
Okay, my next question is how do animals depend on water? What is the water cycle?
Animals are totally dependent on it. Most get it by drinking directly, though some, like certain frogs, actually absorb it through their skin. As for the water cycle, it's that big loop I mentioned earlier: evaporation, condensation into clouds, and precipitation. But listen, our time is almost up for this session, so we'll have to wrap things up here. You can always call me back later to finish your list of questions.
Okay, my next question is what is con-
I'd love to hear,
condensate?
but we really are.
Condensate.
I'm sorry, but this session is ending right now. Just call me back whenever you're ready to keep going.
Okay, my next question is how does rain from?
I really want to know the answer to that, but we're completely out of time for this call. I'll be here whenever you want to call back and pick up right where we left off.
Okay, my next question
Talk
is
soon.
my next question is why or important what percent of Earth is covered by water? Answer me, please. Hello. I repeat.
Hi, what's up?
Hi, what's up? I repeat this question. Okay. Why do people satellite never water scotch?
I'm all ears. I'm not entirely sure I follow what you mean by narrow water spot. Are you talking about something in nature, like a tide pool, or maybe something biological?
Okay, my next question is what can use water pollution? How can pollution be reduced? What is groundwater?
Let me look into the specifics for you. You're on a roll with these water questions today. Water pollution usually happens when human activities let harmful substances leak into our lakes, rivers, and oceans. As for groundwater, that's the fresh water hidden beneath the surface in the cracks of rocks and soil, stored in things called aquifers. Do you have another one on your list?
Okay, my next question is how do wells work?
I'm not quite sure I've got that. Are you asking how to phrase a specific question or just wondering about the best way to ask things in general?
Okay, my next question is why are glossaries important? What
That's
is a watershed?
a rocket ship is basically a giant, powerful engine designed to push a huge amount of mass up through the atmosphere and into space. It's all about fighting gravity. As for what's important to me, I'm really drawn to the things that make us human, like curiosity and the way people tell their stories. What about you? What feels most important in your world right now?
Okay, my next.
I'm here whenever you're ready.
Okay,
Got it. Do you have another question for your list, or are you just taking a breather?
okay, my
I'm
next question
all
is
ears.
what is groundwater?
Wait, out of luck? That sounds a bit ominous. What's the piece you're looking at? My point is that I'm just following your lead. You mentioned being out of luck in a piece of something, and it sounded like there was a story there. I'm just curious what you're getting at.
Okay, my next question is how do well work? How do well work?
Are you asking about how you function as a person, or more like how you navigate the world in general?
Okay, my next question is why are grossly important? What is a water shield?
I'm a little lost on that one. Are you wondering about your own purpose, or are you asking about someone else's work?
Okay, my next question is what castle food fold?
A castle for me? That's a fun image. Since I don't have a physical home, I'd imagine my castle would be made of books, stories, and all the conversations I've had with people. It would be a place where every room is a different perspective. What would your castle look like?
Okay, my next question
I'll
is
let you imagine.
what cache duplication?
Um, bit stuck on that one. Are you talking about duplicating a cast in a movie? Actually, I have to stop you there. Our session is almost up, so we'll have to wrap things up. You can always call me back later to keep going through your list.
Okay, my next question is how do dog affect
It's nice.
dog affect communications?
Koshere, it's a pleasure to meet you. But we're really at the end of our time for now. I'd love to hear more about Blog Effect Communications when you call me back.
Okay, my next question is what are simple ways to save water?
I'm doing great, Koshere. But we're completely out of time for this session. Call me back and tell me what it is.
Okay, my next question is how does climate
I'm doing well.
change affect water species? Answer me. I repeat this question. Okay, Maya. What
What's up?
my question is what are simple way to save water? How does climate change affect water? Simple as.
You're back for more water research. For a simple save, just turning off the tap while you brush your teeth is a classic. As for climate change, it's basically throwing the water cycle into overdrive, causing more intense droughts in some places and way more flooding in others. Do you want to dive deeper into how that actually works?
Okay. My next question.
So, the gist of it, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. My next question is what are the body rituals and the save water?
Wait, you're leaving already? You didn't even get to ask that last question. I'll be here tomorrow whenever you want to finish the list.
Okay. My next question
Take care.
what is hydropower?
Hydropower, I've got you. Are you wondering how it actually generates electricity? Or maybe the pros and cons of using it?
Okay, my next question is how do drums work?
Grams? Are you talking about measuring weight like in a kitchen, or is this something else entirely?
Okay, my next question is what are the drawbacks of dams?
I'm still a little lost on the grams part. Are you talking about the unit of measurement or maybe something like Instagram or a specific scientific term? Help me out here.
Okay, my next question is why are clouds important?
Clouds are basically the world's transportation system. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. For water. Without them, we wouldn't have rain or snow to feed our rivers and lakes. Plus, they act like a giant sunshade, keeping the planet from getting too hot during the day.
Okay,
Do you want to know about the different types of clouds or maybe how they actually form?
okay, my next question is what is humidity? How does water reduce temp- temperature?
Humidity is basically just the amount of water vapor hanging out in the air. As for dilution, that's when you add more water to a substance to make it less concentrated, like adding water to a strong juice to tone it down. It sounds like you're thinking about how temperature affects those things, right?
Okay. My next question is why
I'm listening.
why does ice float on water?
Ice is mainly for cooling things down, of course, but if you're thinking about it in terms of your water research, ice actually plays a huge role in regulating the Earth's temperature by reflecting sunlight. Are you wondering about how it works in nature or just how we use it?
Okay, my next question is what are the three states of water?
The three spheres or states of water are liquid, solid, and gas. You've got your liquid water, solid ice, and water vapor as a gas. It's pretty wild that the same substance can look and act so differently just by changing the temperature. Does that fit into your research? Actually, I have to stop you there. Our session is almost up, so we'll have to wrap things up. You can always call me back later to keep going through your list.
Okay, my next question is what is the chemical formula of water?
The chemical formula for water is H2O, 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen.
Okay,
But we're actually completely out of time now, so you'll have to save the rest of your research for the next call. Bye for now.
okay, my next question is why is H2O important?
Spot on. That's exactly what we just talked about. Since we're totally out of time, let's pick this up next time you call. Bye.
Okay, is water found on other planets?
Water on other planets is
Continue, continue. Hello, I repeat this question, okay?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I repeat this question, okay?
Wait, everything is casting? I'm a little lost. Do you
Cloud,
mean like casting a
okay. I repeat this question. Cloud life exit without water.
Wait, let me make sure I've got this right. Are you asking if clouds could exist without water? Because if they did, they'd basically just be empty space. Water is what actually makes a cloud a cloud.
Okay, my next question. What would Earth be like without water?
Oh man, a world without water is a pretty bleak image. It would basically be a giant dusty rock. No oceans, no rain, no forests, just a scorched desert from one end to the other.
Okay,
Since everything that's alive needs water to function, there wouldn't be any plants or animals, including us. It'd look a lot more like Mars than the Earth we know. Does that sound like a nightmare or more of a scientific curiosity to you?
okay. I tell
You're on a roll today with the
I tell last question. Why is water often called it the foundation of life?
that is the ultimate question, right? Water is the foundation of life because it's basically the perfect solvent. It can dissolve more substances than any other liquid, which means it can carry essential nutrients and oxygen to every single cell in your body and then flush out the waste. Without that delivery system, life just wouldn't have a way to function. Pretty wild to think that something so simple is what makes everything possible, isn't it?
ओके व्यूअर्स, ये थी आज की हमारी कॉलोनी। आपको और ये कॉलोनी आपको अच्छी लगी होगी। मिलते हैं ऐसे किसी और नेक्स्ट कॉलोनी। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।